Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing that magical number, that 399? Let me just, first of all, before I even go through all this, let me just gloss over this real quick. Let me just go through and zip on past everyone. This is the first Pokemon game that I have actually completed the Pokedex. X and Y, I was pretty heavy into it, but I never really thought about completing the Pokedex. But by the time I ended this game and I beat it, this is Shield, I had like 340 Pokemon, so I'm like, you know what? What's another 60? You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, why not? Or 320, something like that. So I had a ridiculous amount of Pokemon. Oh, who's that missing? Yo, look at that, bro. We found the missing link. Alright. I gotta say, I've been loving this game. This Thanksgiving weekend, my intention was to complete the Pokédex before it was over. And here I am, 399. As you can see, I was out here breeding like a sicko. And I definitely want to give some, I want to pass on my knowledge, because this is not possible by yourself. If you play Pokemon, you know that the developers like fucking with you. They like, oh, listen, I'm home for Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? I'm a fucking grown man playing a children's video game. I'm trying to be by myself, a creepy weirdo in my room, and the developers make me interact with other human beings, either through trade evolutions, certain exclusive trades, or even, technically, you have to, at some point, trade the legendary. And, you know, you kind of get, you kind of get a little antsy doing that, because you're like, yo, is this guy going to try to scheme me, take my legendary? But I definitely would say a couple of tips to keep in mind when doing this. I think a general tip is two things that you can do while playing this game, right, as you're playing through. One is use Wonder Trade as much as possible, or Surprise Trade as much as possible in the beginning of the game, because you'll be surprised, dude. Like, you catch, like, a couple Hoots, and you pass it on, and you end up getting some Dreepies, you end up getting some Charmanders, you know what I mean? I ended up getting all these starters from Surprise Trades. And at the same time, I'm not saying to use Surprise Trade like a piece of garbage, because me personally, what I like to do is I'll send out a piece of shit, you know what I mean? I'll put that out into the universe, and then what will end up happening is that I will then get something good, and if I ever get a dupe of something good, I will end up just sending out something good, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you consider to be good at that point in time, you know what I mean? Don't be a piece of garbage just using it. You gotta pay it forward. So I definitely would recommend you use Wonder Trade a bit. That's really good, just to get some random stuff. Also keep in mind that if you're playing Shield, running around the wild area is pretty useful, because you can get certain exclusive Pokemon, like you can get certain Sword exclusive Pokemon in the wild area. So, as you're playing the game, I played the game kind of a mix between the story and the wild area, where I would just play the wild area a lot, and the story. So I definitely would say, as you're playing, take your time, catch as many Pokemon as you can, as you see. Maybe keep in mind what Pokemon are in certain areas, what you can get. I would recommend, I'm playing the Shield version of the game, which low-key is a benefit, because I'm like one of 10 people who bought Shield, right? So everybody bought Sword, and a lot of people do look for Shield exclusive Pokemon, Lotad, fucking, Tyranitar, stuff like that. So keep in mind that eventually what you're going to have to do is trade with other people, and they're probably going to want the Shield exclusive, so have like 3 or 4 copies of certain Shield exclusives. For me, the most wanted Shield exclusive I've seen is Orangutan, whatever, Tyranitar, what else? People wanted fucking, what's that dude's name? Goomy. Dude, Goomy was a cunt. That's another thing you can take into consideration. When you get these Pokemon from the wild, don't just trade it off, because you're probably going to have to trade again for something else. So Goomy was a piece of shit. I caught Goomy. I did not catch Drampa. I traded for Drampa because he's like ridiculous to catch. But I would say that as you're playing the game, catch as many Pokemon as possible, use a surprise trade, use the raids, and take into consideration that other people like you are probably going to want to trade for Pokemon and, complete the decks potentially. And you should catch 3 or 4 of the Shield exclusive Pokemon, just to keep that into consideration. And also, here's some big, I'm about to give you a good tip right now, right? I'm going to give you God tier tip. A lot of people don't know about this, because a lot of people aren't sick fucks like me, but you know what? I'm about to give you some God tier advice. A lot of people, they'll go to like Game Facts, they'll go to Reddit, which is alright. You go on there and say, hey, I have these 5 Pokemon, I'm looking for this, and then, within a day or two, maybe you end up trading, whatever. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, number 1 place you should go for trading Pokemon is VP, 4chan.org/VP. I definitely recommend if you do it, don't go there and say that, oh my god, I'm looking for every Pokemon ever existing. I think you should definitely get as many Pokemon as possible from your game. Like, for example, if you look at your Pokedex, you see some, you know, Sword exclusives, you own Shield, go ahead and go get all the Shield exclusives before you do the Sword exclusives. So do it in order of operation. Don't rush. I would definitely recommend that, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to, you know, go on a rabbit hole type thing where you're like, oh, I want to get this Pokemon, but in order to get this Pokemon, I got to breed this one, I got to do that. And, you know, it is annoying. And definitely, I think you should do, like, the trading stuff late game, because you're probably going to need Ditto. You're probably going to need to breed a lot of stuff. And again, I definitely think that if you have dupes, get dupes. Don't just, you know, rush to trade. You know, if you're online, tell someone, hey, listen, I want to, you know, breed this guy real quick. That way you're not in a situation where you're ever, like, you know, you trade off your last Goomy, and someone wants Goomy to trade for, I don't know, some exclusive Pokemon that you want. And then now you're down Shit's Creek without a paddle. What the hell is this guy? Level 44. Boy, when do you evolve? Level 50? Jesus. Let's use some medium. Let's diversify. So let's use like 6. And I definitely recommend, yeah, just playing the game. Catch as much as you can. But I'm telling you, bro, I'm giving you some elite advice, bro. VP God tier. You go on there. Just let people know what you're looking for. I would recommend what I do is usually I'll go on VP and I'll be like, hey, you know, I'm looking for this, that, and the third. And then while I'm looking for that, I will also just take into consideration that other people are looking for certain things. So just, you know, look through the thread. If you never use like 4chan or a site like that, usually people just, for threads like that, it's Wi-Fi general or trading general. And usually for that, people are just, you know, they're just looking for certain things. You know, people like you, basically. People who are fucking, you know, their friends are pieces of garbage. They won't fucking play Pokemon with you. So what do you end up doing? You're out on the fucking corner. You're slinging that Pokemon crack. You're like, yo, I got the fucking Tutinator. Who's got the fucking Drampa? That's actually, I traded Tutinator for Drampa. Dude, I'm telling you, Drampa is a motherfucker to catch, dude. Here we go. What? 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 My Chemical Romance is evolving? Let's go. Come on. I want to see that face. I want to see that beautiful face. Come on. There we go. Now we went from an angsty teenager to like a punk rock teenager. We got Zuelis. Beautiful. Does he learn anything? No. Here we go, boys. Zuelis' data will be added to the Pokedex. Yeah, buddy. Come on. Show me the certificate, please. Oh, there's no certificate. No, I thought you got a certificate. Yeah. Don't do this to me. Don't. Whoa. Listen, I didn't do this for no reason. Oh, I got 400. Alright, nice. I got the 400, but where's the certificate? Where's the... How do you get the certificate? Loki, you gotta go... Hold up. Yo, Loki, you gotta go talk to Sonya. Be like, yo, Sonya, I'm so cool, dude. Please acknowledge that I'm so cool. And she's gonna be like, oh, wow, you really are a fucking asshole. Professor's house. Do I talk to Professor or do I talk to Sonya? I'll probably talk to Sonya. You know, I don't want to disrespect Sonya and be like, oh, you know, your grandmother's old as shit, so I'll go to her. Nah, so I respect you, Sonya. I ain't like the other dudes who think that your grandmother's the real professor just because she's 118. Where's the fucking professors? Okay, that ain't it. Professor's quarters, where are you? Dude, what's crazy is, like, after I beat this game, I barely remember where anything is. That is not in the wild. That is not in the wild area. Okay, there we go. We found it. Sonya, you better give me a certificate or something, bro. I didn't sit here all day just to see the 400 number. I mean, low-key, that is what I was looking for. What? Where's the certificate? Alright, so I had to go on a Google hunt in order to figure out where I could get digital validation for my certification. And I have found out that the professor does not care. You know, I went to the professor. She told me to go fuck myself. Sonya could care less. She basically said I was a nerd. I'm not looking for that, Sonya. I'm looking for validation right now, okay? I'm looking for something to live for. And apparently, the one and only, the doctor. This is the man. This is low-key the same guy who gave me the bike. This is low-key the same man who gave me the surf power. I respect this guy. This guy is about to validate my existence. Hi, I'm the director. Well, look at you. You're trying to complete the Pokedex, are you? Thanks for that. Keep on searching out new Pokemon to catch. I caught them all. Oh, I know. I've got just the thing to help you catch more and more Pokemon. Oh my, get the fuck, what the fuck is this? You put the capture, what is it? Holding it is said to increase the chance of getting a critical catch. What the I wish I had that earlier. Come back and tell me when you completed the Pokedex of yours. Alright, man, 1 second. I'll be. Whoa, hold up! I completed it. Amazing. You actually completed your Pokedex? Yup. And I did it in like, what, 8 seconds? Congratulations. Ball so hard I can't go on vacation. This is truly an amazing feat. Thank you so much. My parents, this is all I ever wanted to hear from my parents. You deserve a special certificate to commemorate this champion achievement. Thank you very much. Oh man, League Trainer Bada Bing. We hereby certify your achievement of completing the Pokedex. May this great accomplishment be celebrated by all. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of that. I'm gonna have to print that out, put that on my wall. Thank you so much. And I won't stop there. Let me add a little something special to your league card, too. There we go. The Pokedex completion mark has been added to your league card. And this is a little gift from me simply because you made me so happy. Yay! Shiny Charm. Yes! A Shiny Charm says increase the chance of finding a shiny Pokemon in the wild. I hope your love for Pokemon doesn't ever fade. Do you have to use a Shiny Charm, or you just have that on you, I guess? Or do you put it on a Pokemon, or... I guess you just have it, right? Wait, what? Where's key items? Key items? A Shiny Charm. Do you use it? You seem to hear the person's voice echoing in your head. This isn't the time to use it. Alright, so I guess you just keep it on. That is pretty cool, dude. I mean, obviously this is the first time I completed a Pokedex. Like I said, in X and Y, look, you should have just tried to complete the Pokedex. But in X and Y, I remember I used to trade on VP a lot, and that was when like they had a cloning glitch where if you had 2 3DSs, you would just clone like an Omega Pokemon, and I was just getting sucked into like having 18 million shiny Rayquazas. I forgot all about the Pokedex. So there you go, bro. After what? Well, I played like X and Y, what, 2013? I fixed my mistake. I figured out, all I had to do was take vacation from my job for these couple days, bro. Thanksgiving, thank you very much. We got 400 of 400. Thank you. Thank you. And let me just say, you know, I was low-key regretting buying Shield because the Sword Legendary looks so fucking cool. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, bro. Shield, not a lot of people bought it. You know what I mean? We got that exclusive stuff. So if you want, you know what I mean? If you need anything, just look for someone who owns Shield, bro. They could hook you up. So there you go. There's the tips. Catch as many Pokemon as you can. Use raids. You know, catch as many Pokemon as you want. Use the Wonder Trade, Surprise Trade, whatever you want to call it, just to get lucky sometimes. And then at the end of the day, when you got all your exclusive Pokemon, when you got all the Pokemon you can get in your game, and you have to make human interaction, don't talk to your friends. Don't go to your friends. They're just going to laugh at you. They're going to say, what? Pokedex? What? You're a nerd. Don't talk to them. They're rude and they're hurtful. Go to VP. Go to Reddit. I recommend VP because it's more instantaneous. And be like, hey, I'm looking for these Pokemon, do like 5 to 10, and then look around, see what other people want, and make recommendations for what you can contribute. And at the end of the day, this is just something to fill the void.